Good morning. Are you Bonita Green?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean Graham, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you also go by Green?
Yes, that's my maiden name.
Okay. And so, Ms. Graham, you were previously in court. You're on probation in cause number 23, DCCR 1828, and then there was a new offense in cause number 25, DCCR 0734. You entered a plea of guilty in the new case, and also it looks like pleas of true in at least some of the allegations in the motion to revoke. There was no agreement. I received that pre-sentence report. Have both of you had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
State has, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Um, I've reviewed it with Ms. Graham. If the court has any additional questions, she does accept responsibility in hopes of.
How so? Other than saying it when she was here last time. So here's the thing, Ms. Graham, you don't get to come in and say you plead guilty if you didn't do it. So what it looks like you told the probation officer is that you didn't do this. Is that correct? So why would you have pled guilty when you were here before, when you were under oath, sworn to tell the truth? I asked you very specific questions about, did you in fact do what they charged you with? And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily and things like that? Why would you have done that if you didn't do it?
I think it was just a lot of fear of what would happen either way.
So well, I mean, either you did what they said you did or you didn't. Did you do it or
I
not?
did not.
Then I'm going to reject the plea agreement. Your case will go to trial. There will not be any plea agreements accepted after this today. So we'll figure out a trial date. Ms. Holmes, you're appointed.
Yes, Your Honor.
So Ms. Graham, Ms. Holmes obviously is appointed to represent you. She's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court-appointed attorney.
I'm sorry, I'm court.
Sure.
Before we go any further, will the court entertain putting this case on hold just briefly? I mean, there is a video in this case. And it's my understanding is this offense was captured on video. I don't know.
Have y'all
if that's
taken a
been
look at that?
pressed upon this defendant.
And you've looked at it with your client?
I have.
Okay,
Well, with that being said, just never mind.
okay. I noticed that as well, that it looked
Yeah,
like at least that's the,
She came in my office, we reviewed the video.
all right, so we'll let a jury,
Reminded,
we'll let a jury decide. So the underlying offense is the same that she's on probation for. I don't want to waste time on an MTRP and then the real case, or I mean,
I prefer
typically
to
we'll
go
go forward on the MTRP
Yeah,
if
I
it's
prefer-
one that's,
MTRP.
there's no reason not to. The case isn't more serious and won't take that long to prove up. So what I'm going to do is set this, and Ms. Holmes, because it'll be on the MTRP, I'm going to leave you on that. We'll set it for a special hearing, half a day enough?
Yes,
Think? Any issue with that? You think half a
No,
day?
that's fine.
All right, so we'll set it as quickly as we can on a hearing on that motion to revoke, and then we'll see where we get on that, and then we'll go forward with the other case, the new case, if need be at that time.
Yes.
Stay in touch with Ms. Holmes. She'll let you know when you need to be back. You need to visit with her before that court date because there will be witness testimony, and then we'll hear that motion to revoke and go from there. Obviously, I think what I will also do, based on the nature that I'm rejecting the plea agreement, I'm also going to withdraw or allow Ms. Graham to withdraw her pleas of true in that motion to revoke. And Mr. Coleman, if you can, I think that it would be best, probably cleanest if you just brought witnesses to prove whatever you think you can up.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. You're free to go.
That decision right there is massive. The plea deal is gone. No safety net, no negotiated outcome. This is now headed to our trial. And here's the reality. Trials carry far more risk. So was that initial guilty plea a mistake, driven by fear?
And Mr. Coleman, this is yours on Aiden Dickinson. Good morning, sir. You're Aiden Dickinson.
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the
I
indictment?
will, Your Honor.
I'm getting there. Sorry, guys. All right, Mr. Dickinson, in cause number 25 DCCR 1480, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of engaging in organized criminal activity from September 28th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yeah.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. There would be a $1,000 fine. You would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including having no contact with the co-defendants, the other people involved in this. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Dickinson's not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that I can get a pre-sentence report. It'll just give me more information about you, your case, make sure we have everything in place for probation and anything like that that you need. And then we'll go forward with sentencing at that time. You need to stop and talk to the probation officer before you leave the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there.
Yeah.
All right, see you back at sentencing. You're free to go.
She don't talk to you.
And just like that, 2 completely different courtroom outcomes. One defendant loses a plea deal and heads toward trial, while the other secures probation, at least for now. Same courtroom, same judge, but very different strategies and consequences. So here's the big question. Which approach would you take? Fight it at trial or lock in a deal while you can?